Hi, this is the Black Mormon Reader, and I will be reading verses from chapter 6 of Mosiah. It's a very short chapter, and some very interesting things happen from this point forward in this Book of Mormon. And well, naturally, I'm going to point it out to you. But let's start with chapter 6 here. And now King Benjamin thought it was expedient, after having finished speaking to the people, that he should take the names of all those who had entered into a covenant with God to keep his commandments. So he is taking names of all the people gathered, this multitude of people. He's taking names. And it came to pass that there was not one soul, except it was little children, who had not entered into a covenant and had taken upon them the name of Christ. So everyone except the little children. And when King Benjamin had made an end of all these things, and had consecrated his son Mosiah to be ruler and a king over his people, and had given him all charges concerning the kingdom, and also had appointed priests to teach the people, that they may thereby hear and know the commandments of God, and to stir them up in remembrance of the oath which they had made, he dismissed the multitude, and they returned everyone according to their families to their houses. And now Mosiah began to reign as king. He was 30 years old, and so he was 30 years of his age, making in a whole about 476 years from the time that Lehi had left Jerusalem. Now that's 436 years since the time Lehi has left Jerusalem. Let me see. If we go from about 1619 in American history, if we go to Jamestown, Virginia in 1619, up until about 2008, the year that President Barack Obama became president. So that's 389 years. So we are talking about a long time had taken place. We're talking about a long time that had taken place. After King Benjamin tells this to the people, he lives for 3 years and dies. And King Mosiah did walk in the ways of the Lord. King Mosiah seems to be more or less a man of the people. And it says that King Mosiah tilled the earth, just like the people themselves tilled the earth. So this is a king who was a man of the people. He was basically, he was working. He was not, living off the tributes, or not putting a burdensome on the people. And his statutes, and he did keep his commandments in all things, and whatsoever he commanded him. And King Mosiah did cause his peoples that they should till the earth, and he also himself did till the earth, that he might not become burdensome to his people. He was taking care of himself. And there was no contention among his people for the space of 3 years. So we got this people, this multitude, everybody in that place in the land of Zaharimla had decided that they would keep God's commandments. They had made a covenant with God, but this lasted only 3 years. And on that note, this is the Black Mormon Reader. Until next time.